Thank you, Coach Tice. First off, I got all the boys basketball players to please stand and be recognized. First off, I'd like to thank our administration, office staff, teachers, parents. Your support is great throughout the season and greatly appreciated. I'd also like to thank our elementary, junior high coaches for working with our young kids. Obviously, that's imperative to our future success, and they put a lot of time in, which we really appreciate at the high school level. I'd also like to thank my assistants, Coach Hinkle, Coach Hohentanner. Greatly appreciate the time you've invested in our program over the last several years. Coach Hinkle, can you still upload my huddle film from Grand Island next year? I appreciate that, thank you. But you guys, Coach Hohentanner, Coach Hinkle, I can't say it enough, but thank you so much for the support in my first 3 years, and you guys will both be greatly missed. As far as our season, we definitely got off to a slower start than we anticipated. Tough loss to Howells, but after a 6 a.m. practice the next day, we seemed to kick it into gear and went 10-3 over the next 13 games. Every week, I had a word of the week for our players, and it was just, to focus on what was needed to be done for those 2 or 3 games we had. And if I had one word to describe our season this year, I would say all our guys showed toughness. Despite some of the adversity that we faced throughout the season, they continued to focus on getting better and just really playing for each other and just focusing on the process. The season certainly didn't end the way we wanted it to, but I was very proud of this group. As there was not a better group of kids I would rather be around on a daily basis. And I can't thank them enough for the time, effort they put in the summer and during the season. As far as some season highlights, I think one of the main ones, the holiday tournament up in Wayne, we took 3rd. I thought we played a really good 3 days of basketball up there in December. Definitely beating Wayne here at home. First time in over 10 years that we beat Wayne. That was a really fun locker room celebration afterwards. The Oakland win. One of our last home games here. I thought that was the best all-around game that we had played. And of course, James's shot, or shots, right, James? I don't think anyone could have anticipated, how that really took off after the shot and just the media and how that went. But we should all feel really honored and blessed to be a part of that this season. So what an awesome story. Our guys have continually got it done in the classroom as well. They made a goal being this season. As we sit in our lock-in, we make team goals. One of them was they wanted to earn a 93% GPA. And by the time the season ended, they had earned and attained that goal, 93%. So they get done in the classroom, which is awesome. Our guys have continued over the last few years to get out in the community. Their willingness as far as to get out and volunteer, whether it's Salvation Army Food Pantry, the Community Theater, Special Olympics, guys helping out in elementary basketball. They've done a great job reaching out and being part of the community, and I know that's really appreciated. As far as the notable team records this season, we broke the school record for defensive points allowed at 42.4. The previous was 45.4, so great job there. Notable individual records for the season. Chase Streeter broke the school record for field goal percentage in the season at 62%. He also broke the school record for career charges with 20. And he may have actually given 20 charges as well. Chase also finishes 4th on the career scoring list, 880 points. Also 6th on the career rebounding list with 526 rebounds. Chase is only the 4th player in school history to finish with 800 plus points and 500 plus rebounds. A great career for Chase Streeter. As far as the postseason honors, and all the other team records, we have quite a few which we keep, are all up on our team app page. As far as the postseason honors to mention, Chase Streeter was named 2nd team All-East Husker Conference. Blake and Austin were named honorable mention All Conference. Chase was also honorable mention World Herald, Lincoln Journal Star, and Fremont Tribune. Austin and Blake were also honorable mention Fremont Tribune. Chase and Blake were named to Academic All-State. And Chase and Austin were also selected to be in the Warrior Classic on Saturday, June 2nd. And I've also had the honor to coach them one last time in that. So that'll be tremendous. We had some team voting that took place at the end of the season, voted on by the players. Defensive MVP was Hunter Pilikowski. The Lunch Pail Award for hardest worker was Hunter Pilikowski. Most improved was Devin Priestley. Newcomer of the year was Alex Gianella. Best teammate, Austin Streeter, and the team MVP this year was Chase Streeter. Also going to say congratulations to our Corazon House as they upset the two-time defending Officium House and got the 2017-18 House competition. So great job for those guys as well. Seniors, very rarely I talk to these guys at the end of the season. Very rarely do you have a sport such as basketball where you have this large of a group that stays together, and to have 12, 13 seniors that make it all the way through their senior year is really special. And we knew going back even to their elementary years, it was a really close-knit group, and that was evident all the way through high school as well. This group has meant so much to West Point River Boys basketball on and off the floor, and it's been a real privilege to coach you, all of you over the last 4 years, and really to see all of you grow into outstanding young men. This group has been a part of so many memorable moments, and after the season I made a point to sit down with each and every one of them just to talk about their thoughts on the program, and I asked them what their most memorable moments were. Some of them had said a few things, such as Alex's dunk in the Madison game. Everyone really enjoyed that. And Alex told me that was one of his goals, was to come over here and get a dunk. He got that done. Another one some guys mentioned, sorry Hunter, was Hunter throwing up at the free throw line in our first scrimmage last season. So, sorry Hunter. A lot of the guys mentioned the 6 a.m. practice after Howells, not so much that they enjoyed it, but definitely stands out to them from the season. And of course, James's shot came up a lot. I had one player that mentioned the bus rides, and he said, "Coach, those are just things I'll never forget." Just the bus rides to and from different places, that really stuck out to them. And then lastly, they mentioned the lock-ins, and especially playing zombies. That's one thing I never really understood, but I had a hard time getting them to bed after that. So that was something they enjoyed to do. Seniors, your contributions to our program go beyond the wins and losses. We will miss you greatly, and we have a lot of holes to fill for sure. Know that you are always part of our program, and as I told you guys in this season, you are always welcome back. And as I've said before, once a cadet, always a cadet. Last, I'd like to wish the spring sports teams good luck as they head into districts. And next up, we have Russell.